Let's do my hair. Now, something snapped in me and said, girly, just do your hair because I have been putting it off forever. These wigs, these braids were done sometime in late 2025. And at the time of this voiceover, it's January 19th, I think. And I was doing my skincare and I decided, okay, we're just gonna sit down and do our hair. And I decided I was going to record it because I didn't feel like doing it on live, because occasionally whenever I'd be doing my hair, washing my hair and whatnot, I would just do it on live and then just talk and show the stuff that I'm using, because it's easier than trying to film step by step, because doing my hair takes a good little minute and I'm not going to remember to film every single thing, because half the time I'm putting on an anime, I got music going, I got stuff going on. I never remember to film the little stuff. And then when I do film and it's a long form of content, then I end up with all this footage that I end up deleting and not really editing to that extent. So it's good that I was able to capture this. That wasn't too bad. We're still gonna speed up and trim out a lot of stuff because, again, I had the anime going and I didn't even do every single braid, but I did most of the braids. I just left like maybe 3 in the middle. Can you tell? Now I'm gonna let you know right now that I have been using that Aussie shampoo and conditioner, and I keep their oil on hand for both myself and my kiddos' hair. That is not what I was using right here, but I'm gonna link everything in my my Walmart storefront in the description. The specific oil I was using was an old oil that I had, and as I'm putting it in my hair, I'm like, baby, are you even doing anything? Because I'm just putting it in there and I'm like, it's like my hair is just sucking up all of that oil and wasn't really showing it. And I guess when you feel it, you would see it, but when you were like, when I was putting it in there, no. And then this little thing, I got it off at the TikTok shop. Unfortunately, they took my link is no longer working, so I can't even post it and say, hey, go grab it. But I feel like it really was giving my edges back, because I didn't realize how much of my edges that I ripped out. I mean, I know I ripped out my edges and stuff because I do it on purpose out of anger, frustration, and I don't feel like trying to get the stuff to get the glue out, so I just rip it out, call it a day, right? And then I saw that my hair was growing all the way down towards my ear, in my sideburn areas, like you sit down there. I was like, wait, do I normally have hair down that far? Because I've been wearing wigs so much and for so long that I forget how much hair I'm supposed to have. And then granted, my hair is usually growing back because of the oils and the stuff that I'm using in there, and all of them have stuff that's supposed to help grow your hair. So I'm not really paying too much attention and I'm not losing enough hair to notice hair loss. It's just little minor bits and pieces that are missing. So here I was now putting my cornrows in, and I was watching Freerin, I think is how you say it, because I had seen a few little clips. This one guy, I don't even know what his name is. I just realized the other day, like, oh my gosh, you are so freaking skinny, because he was doing a cosplay, and he normally, I'm wondering if he's losing weight, because I don't think he was that tiny. He normally does, not normally, but he's done a few your cosplays before, and we would say like, I'm sorry, baby, like he won. He made a very good Yor. He just pulled off the look so well that the other girls that were there, I'm like, I know we should say the girl won because Yor is a woman and this is a guy cosplaying a woman, but you can't tell me he doesn't look freaking good as Yor. And then I was looking at his videos and I was like, wait. And he was doing a free run cosplay. That's the video that I saw. I'd seen a few clips of him in that cosplay. And then he did a cosplay, I think it was of Zorro. And that's when I realized how tiny he was. Because I'm like, baby, you looking small. Were you always this small, or have you been getting smaller? But you know, I'm not gonna say that in people's comment sections. That's rude. That's disrespectful. So all I can do is just kind of peep their profile from time to time and see if they look like they're getting smaller or bigger again later. Because they did a shirtless thing, and I'm like, put your shirt on. So you need. I know you cold. Put your shirt back on. He was so tiny. in my eyes. And he's grown. It's not like he's some like a teenager, like a 20-year-old. No, I think he's older than me. If he's not older than me, he's my age. But back to the video. As you can see, these braids are very old. They're very grown out. And I was just watching the show. It took me a little minute to get into it because I watch a lot of isekai. One isekai that you're gonna catch me watching every single time is Campfire Cooking with My Absurd Skill, or Campfire Cooking in Another World. Whatever you want to look it up by, it's still gonna pull it up. With Fel and Makoda and Sui. Like, sweetie, I love that show. I have watched it over 20 times. Over 20 times. And now that season 2 is out, I have rewatched different episodes of season 2 at least 10 times now. Just pick an episode, it doesn't matter where, and just start watching. I enjoy it that much. And then The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic is off of hiatus if you read the manga. And I hope and I think, I want to say that they said that season 2 for the anime was going to come out this year. And there's this other one with this guy who is raising this little black dragon. And I think they have new episodes now. If not, I think they just had the season premiere because it's usually like a 12 or 13 episode show. And here I am finally watching Frieren, and I'm like, okay, what is going on? Because I didn't even read the description. I just saw it. I clicked on it and I said, all right, let's try. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, so you're coming from battle. All right. Were you forced into battle? Did you go battle because you want to battle? All right. Is anybody reincarnated? There's no reincarnation. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So you're like, okay, you're going to see them in like 50 years. Okay. So is this the part that we're going to cry because you're going to come back in 50 years and find out that everybody died because, they're human and you're not? But no, they hadn't died yet. But they were slowly dying out. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're enjoying this. It's not too bad. I feel like the pace was a little slow. But I feel like, if anything, is because I was so bored at the fact that I'm not getting my usual isekai, where it's like, oh, you're learning new things. Like, oh, you're so excited about this new world. Like, that's my usual lore. That's my usual thing. And then this was different. So I feel like that's what was a little boring to me, because the show itself, I don't really think the show really is boring. If you're like not comparing it to my usual stuff, it's a good show because I didn't mind watching it, because I could have, if I hated it that much, I'd have turned that thing off and just said, screw it. Because I've had anime, I put it on and I didn't even finish half of the first episode. I'm like, nah. But I didn't get that with Free Reign. It's just that at the time I was watching it, I'm like, so what happens now? What happens now? And because it's not my cup of tea, once I finish doing my hair, I have not seen the rest of the episodes. And I didn't even think about it until I was doing this voiceover, and I'm like, I should go continue to watch that and see what happens in the end. Because I think they said there's another season to come out, and I don't even know what season 1 is really all about. I just watched maybe the first, maybe 5 episodes. It's whatever episode that the priest passed. So spoiler alert, the priest passed, because everybody old. She's an elf. Like, yeah, everybody going to die. Elves live for years, thousands of years. Humans only get 50 to 100. And she had already traveled with them for years, and then she left them for 50 years and came back, obviously. So by that time when they were passing, they were probably 100, little over 100, while she's millennia years old. I'm gonna try to continue to give her another chance so I can see what's going on. But as you can see, I'm now done with my braids. I hope you like the braids. The braids were looking mostly fresh. From that point, did you see where I left a few where I didn't bother to do, because I'm like, we did the left and the right hand side. Nobody's going to see the hair, but I just need the hair to be flat again, because my hair had grown up and it was pushing up under the wig. And every time I took my wig off, I was feeling a little bit embarrassed. I'm not even going to lie. I didn't want to take my wigs off on live because I'm like, my hair looks so messy. And I didn't like that. I don't like that. Just when my hair is freshly braided, I will take my wig off like, yes, I got hair. My hair is nice. My hair is laid. I did not like how my hair was looking. And I think that's what finally, that was the straw that broke the camel's back to say, yeah, girl, you want to be able to just switch your hairs. If you're on live, just take the hair off, do it again in case you mess up. And you don't really want to do that when your hair is looking like this, like it is crying for help. So I did reinstall a wig here. I didn't record the entire wig install process, but I was using the melting spray from, what is this brand called again? I have their glue as well and their tint. Dola Hair, that's what it is, Dola Hair. This is from TikTok shop. They also have a page and I think they sell them on Amazon. Don't quote me for the Amazon, but at least I know they have their own website and they have it on TikTok shop. Products are very, very, very affordable and totally worth the price. 10 out of 10, I can recommend that. I've been using them for like consistently for like a year now. I'll also link that in the descriptions in case you're looking for a good wig adhesive. I got you. I got you back. And then this hair dryer, also from TikTok shop. I'm a TikTok shop creator, so I got in, what was it, 2024? Remember they were giving away a lot of free samples. Like if you qualified, a lot of people were getting samples. No, oh my god, it is so hard to get samples. It is so hard. And then even if you're a top creator, they still want to lowball you. Now granted, I am not a top creator, but I've been seeing the complaints and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'll see the stuff that they send out and they're like, oh my gosh, if you make 10,000 sales, we will pay you like $100. I'm like, are you for real? So if they're making 1 million and all these thousands, you're not even, they're not even, like, granted, I understand, depending on how high the commission is, then yeah, they're gonna get their payments. But when you're like, oh, bonuses, your bonus is like $100, like, no baby, shouldn't the bonus be a lot more than that? How much you want them to be selling? Like, you should be giving more than that. But I say all that to say, that's how I ended up with this hair dryer. And I'm a little ashamed to see, only sold one of these hair dryers. And it's a very, 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 very good hair dryer. And the price is worth it because it can be anywhere from $40 to $80 depending on the sale that's going on and that's available around that time frame. And it comes with a diffuser. I don't use the diffuser. I do not use the diffuser on my hair, so you can just decide not to get the diffuser. But I love that the dryer is so freaking quiet because I'm getting old. I'm overstimulated by certain noise and sounds now. The dryer is so quiet and the cool is like a fan. I've never had a blow dryer with such a cool setting because I have other dryers and it's like, oh yeah, cool setting. The cool is not that cool. It is not that cool. Stop it. Stop it. It's not. It's not. But you see this dryer though? Yes. I'll also link that in the description. Am I finished? Yes and no. I'm tired of braiding my hair. I'm not really sure how long it's been. I'm sure you can tell us which one I did, which one I didn't do. But I clearly did here. I did a few over here. And obviously it looks better now. I've used so much of the oil because a lot of that is gone. A little bit of it spilled on the table, but most of it went into my head. I was just putting it on the roots, running it through the hair. Because when I tell you this hair, one thing I can't say is that, oh my god, your hair dry. No. No, it's not. It's been washed, thoroughly oiled up, lathered up. One thing I cannot say is that my hair dry. One thing my hair is not going to be is dry. But I'm tired now. I'm tired of braiding my hair. My hand tired. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. That's why I like somebody else do my hair. Yeah. But at least when it's like this, it's easier for me to take them down one by one. But now you don't see all that excessive new growth because you were seeing a whole bunch of new growth. So yeah, now if I need to take my wig off, I don't feel as embarrassed because I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy, child. Oh, you cannot see them roots with all that new growth that we had. But yeah, hair is nice and done. Yeah. And now it looks like we have edges again because before it was looking like, oh, your edge gone. We'll come out the hair and thing. It looks tame again because before it just looked like, I feel like it was giving bald. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that is it. Time to do the wig.